Hi friends, I thought it would be fun today to do a video where we go through a song, and an iconic song of the English song repertoire, Vaughan Williams' Silent News from his song cycle The House of Life. So, your hands lie open. This song is so popular, it's been sung by so many times. Don't feel that because it's such a popular song, you've got to find something new. Just sing it really beautifully. If you know the whole song cycle, you'll know that this is a kind of a moment of relative calm in quite crazy, crazy music. Sing it beautifully. Have an impression. I always tell my students that they should have an idea of what the song is about before they start, and it's a one-word idea. So have a one word in your head. For me, this song is summer. I'm standing there, I'm hearing dee 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 dee, and I'm thinking summer, summer, lying in a field, that beautiful warm air, that feeling that the world is all mine and I'm young and I can be in love and it's fantastic. And that puts me in this blissful state. Yep. Your hands lie open in the long, fresh grass. We've said many times, legato isn't dependent on you singing just long vowels, nor is it dependent on you singing an unvoiced consonant. Legato is an internal intention. So don't be afraid to go, your hands lie, da, da, da. Hands is an unvoiced consonant. You don't want to throw away the H. It's on your hands lie, oh, horrible. Your hands lie open in the law. Of course, I'm going to sing on those voice consonants. In the law, in the long. But the, also, I'm going to sing on all those voice consonants. Fresh. F is unvoiced, but I'm still going to sing it, and it's still part of the legato line. Long, fresh grass. Yeah? So I've got the fresh grass. I've got all those unvoiced consonants, and they're still part of the line. The finger points look through. There's a definite motive. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. That's a musical idea that Vaughan Williams had to illustrate the text of this song. For me, it feels like haze rising on a hot summer day. Da 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 da. It's got this circular, this motion of going round and round. Yeah, I'm feeling it. So when I sing it, the finger points look through like rosy blooms. Even though I'm singing longer notes, I'm feeling an internal da 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 da. It means that I can sing the longer notes even though they're straight. Internally, I'm feeling that rhythm. Again, I'm still singing the legato line with voice consonant and voice consonants. Your eyes. I like to place that. This is the end of the first section. When we're talking about cadencing, it's understanding not just where the sections are in the music, but how we can finish them to start the next section correctly. Yeah, so I like to finish this, and I like to get a smile in my voice, and I get that by putting a smile on my face. Your eyes smile peace. Maybe it's a bit too much taste, but I smile peace. End of the first page in the first section. Next section. The next section is going to grow. So I'm feeling that internalized energy. The pasture gleams and glooms neath billowing skies. Stay up there. That scatter and amass. Yeah. So I've got that energy, that tension. It's growing and it stays up there and it goes amass. I like to use my consonants. So the pasture gleams and glooms. Never throw those away. Use them for everything you've got. Billowing skies. So many consonants. There's so much words in this legato line. And then, and it's a nice bright sort of feeling of sound. And that, for me, is like bits of dandelions flying away in the breeze. Don't just go, the moss. Don't throw it away. Yes, you've got to let the piano take over this new melody. You got that new melody coming into the right hand of the piano, but you can just sit at the top of it with quite a lot of unvoiced s. Moss. There it is. It's going off into the breeze. Now, you are now accompanying the underneath. So you're just going to be accompanying it. So you're going to make it very simple. Beautiful, clear diction. All round our nest, far as the eye can pass. So I'm just being very legato. All round our nest, far as the eye can pass. It's lovely to slightly play with the natural 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Really make the words beautifully. Just articulate them. All round our nest, far as the eye can pass. Yeah. A gold. Sing on the go. A golden. A golden. It's not Puccini. A golden. You can have that portamento. He's written. It's gold. He's written portamento on the golden kingcup fields. Kingcup fields can be short vowels. A golden kingcup fields with silver edge. All of this song has hairpins, and I suggest really doing the hairpins. Where the cow parsley skirts the super piano. Hawthorn hedge. So Vaughan Williams has given you, I think Vaughan Williams is one of the greatest composers. I put him with Britain. If you're ever lucky enough to work in Europe, you'll find most European conductors revere Vaughan Williams because they study his scores, his orchestral music. I think his songs are amazing. His choral work is amazing. I love Vaughan Williams. You never ever talk down about Vaughan Williams. These songs are incredible. They really, really are. And they work so much better when you do what he bloody well asked for. So many singers don't do what composer writes. They know, these composers knew better than us. It's our job to interpret their wishes, not to use this music as a vehicle to show off our lovely voices. Gets me so cross. So he's giving you this big hairpin, big crescendo. Kingcup fields with silver edge, where the cow parsley skirts the hawthorn hedge. Do that crescendo into that subito piano, please. And then poco rubber, only poco. 'Tis visible silence. You're still on the voice, but you feel that you're just singing. 'Tis visible. See how lovely it is if you sing on the voice to V. 'Tis V. Voice S, voice V. Visible silence. Singing on the unvoiced S allows you to really make silence. Allows you to come out of that line a little bit. And then, like so still. Still. So you might preempt the S and the T. It's unvoiced. Still. So you can put the vowel on the beat, the second beat of that bar. Still as the hourglass. So I'm as quiet as I can be. I'm taking a bit of vibrato out of there to make more pianissimo color. Yeah, I'm not singing as the hourglass with an unvoiced. We're removing the H almost. Yeah. Now, this is really interpretive. Many people do this differently. They choose to breathe differently, and I'm not wedded to any one idea. In fact, I've sung it many different ways. It's quasi-recitative, so it's not full recitative, but it is a feeling that you are now going to enjoy a little bit more freedom in your text. That will set it up for the final section, which is an all together now moment, where we come back to the melody of the first page. So you need to set that up here with this quasi-recitative feeling. lots of words, lots of storytelling. There was a famous story, and I'm probably going to malign the story because it's from memory, but Vaughan Williams apparently once attended a speech where somebody talked about this song, about how the composer intended this to be the feeling of the movement of the recital was like a dragonfly going up and down. And Vaughan Williams said, "What a lovely idea, wish I'd thought of it," or something like that. Yeah. Make it work for yourself. Deep in the sun-searched groves, the dragonfly hangs like a blue thread loosened from the sky. So that's where I like to breathe these days, but I'm not wedded to anything. I've got a lot of text, I've got a lot of simplicity, but I'm still more in a declamatory mode, recitative mode here, but only a little bit, only quasi. Now, he's written one of his lovely hairpins here, and it's written into a forte, going back into this motive again, drop to us, yeah? So you got to do this crescendo. So I want to have a big, almost like I'm stopping my breath on the so, yeah? And I'm facing this. I'm getting ready to lead you into the recapitulation of the first theme, the first melody. So, and I want you to feel that there's a three beats. It's a dotted minim tied to a crotchet. We want to feel that the phrase moves on that dotted crotchet. It bounces and rises from there into this swinged hour. Yeah. So you feel the 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3 go off. That's where understanding musically why it works is so important. So this winged eye is dropped to us. Because Vaughan Williams is what a diminuendo from dropped to us. So and if you do it exactly as he writes, it's a, oh my gosh, isn't life, isn't nature, isn't it wonderful? You want to have that feeling of going up into that, yeah? Of going and coming down. But after he's done the diminuendo, and this is one of his controversial moments, there ain't no crescendo until the top of the last page. Too many singers crescendo into the last verse, and too many pianists crescendo too early. And I think it loses its magic if you do that. I think if you go from above, and then right at the end, the pianist, the pianist, I can't see my eyes. Oh, if only on those last three crotchets, that the quavers, that the pianist goes, oh, and goes into there. If you just say that from above, sit there, it can become magical. Because underneath you've got this. It's just moving again. It's just that hazy, that kind of heaviness of the summer day, the air, the motive that Vaughan Williams trying to get up. It works so much better than doing like a Victorian ballad all together now, pish-bung, going into the final verse. Of course, we do want to feel that. Here we are back again in the music at the beginning. We want to lead the audience to silver thread. They've got to know where they are. But just let that be natural. From above, just sit in the air, and it'll work so much better. Text, oh clasp we to our hearts for deathless dower. Text on the unvoiced consonants, really singing the open long vowels and not being afraid of the diphthongs. Singing them diphthongs. Oh means nothing. So it's not oh clasp we, it's oh clasp we to our hearts. But always tremendously expressive. This modal participle idea of using it to emphasize the emotion of what I'm trying to say. Oh, clasp we to our hearts for deathless dower. da, singing that diphthong, even though it's not really diphthong, but singing that diphthong sound. This close companions, inarticulate. Again, I've got those hairpins going in and out. I could probably done more. Sorry. Looking at the score, reminding myself I could have done more, yeah? We want to feel that we go in and we go out. When to... I've got the pianissimo from here. It's not when to, but when to fold silence. So I'm in my pianissimo here. And I'm going to keep the audience's attention by really intensifying my words, my consonants, even mostly the unvoiced ones. Listen. When twofold silence was the very legato like cello strokes. You sing it on the was the singing on those voice consonants. Was the song. Don't go short, Mikey. Was the song. And I'm going to sing on the I'm going to get that early. That song, my pianist, so for me, I help it if you make it quite an quality. Before I actually get to the phonetic yeah. So I feel quite like I'm behind my nose there. And then now, it's very tempting, especially if you're doing this like I often do as an encore. I use this as an encore piece for my recitals, that the audience will applaud. It's your job not to. If the audience applauds, I kind of feel that I've failed, because I've got to be song, looking out into the distance with a slow in-breath. And then I want to feel that I'm bringing the audience to the resolution of the word love. I've got a diminuendo. The song of... I'm going to do quite a pronounced portamento there on my of love. I'm going to let the dynamic be dictated by the fall and the pitch. So I'm going to do quite... I don't go the song of love. For me, that's not quite enough. After everything that I've done, I want to bring them home. The twofold silence was the song. What song? The song of love, yeah? The song of... Been singing on the... with a little smile on my face. So song of love. Singing on all those consonants as if... And there it is. Yeah, I've given it to you. No, song of love. Did you like that? I hope you did. No. Song of, I know you liked it, of love. Wasn't that a lovely song as a Vaughan Williams? Brilliant. Did you like my singing too? Secondary to how brilliant the song was, is what I'm trying to say on that cadencing there. Yeah? Love this song. Love this song. Sing this song. This is one of the first songs that my teacher Hurok gave me when I first went to the Guildhall, and it was so difficult to me to sing. It is a really difficult song. I'll include a link to me singing it in a recital down below, so you can see if I do what I ask you to do, and if I don't, leave a comment down below and say, Mike, you didn't sing it very well, or you sang it well. I don't mind. If you like these videos, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, get involved, find me on Facebook. If you want me to work with you, if you want me to teach you, I love teaching voices, I love coaching voices, I love mentoring and giving advice to young people how to succeed in this wonderful business, but very difficult business of ours, then get in touch. And again, thank you so much for being part of this journey. Thank you for joining me in my singer studio, and I'll see you in the next video.